How you guys doing? It's Ramboss Terrible. I'm here for another terrible take on basically cereal. Um, I was pretty damn hungry just now. Went over to my pantry. Was like, I'm gonna have a bowl of cereal, and I realized that I had way too many different types, and I didn't know which one to choose. So it gave me a little idea. I'm gonna go ahead and make a tier list of pretty much just some random cereals. So let's see how this goes. All right. So here you can see I have S, A, B, C, D, F. Obviously, those are how good the cereal is in my opinion. Your opinion does not matter. Um, just kidding. But basically, for this, since I'm not really streaming right now, I'm just kind of making a video for shits and gigs. It's pretty much just my opinion. All right. So first off here, we have, what is this? I don't even know what this is. Cinnamon Cheerios. I've never had it, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it an F. Couldn't even get me to buy it at the store, so not even gonna pretend like I know what that is. The next one we have coming up is kind of a throwback. I haven't had it in years, but I remember it being good as hell. It is Cookie Crisp. Remember that? With the dog, the Cookie Crisp, right? It's pretty good. It's basically just cookies and milk. I'm not gonna give it. It's not quite A tier. I'm gonna give it B. It's a solid B cereal, I would say. I wouldn't go feeding it to like your kids, even though that's obviously who it's marketed to. But I don't know, for 33-year-old guys who just sit home and make videos, it's pretty goddamn good cereal. All right, then we got next one is Special K. I actually have had Special K, but not the plain one. I've had the Special K with the little strawberries in it, which is pretty damn good. Honestly, I would have given that one like a C, but because I've never had Special K by itself, I'm gonna have to give it an F. Couldn't get me to buy it, so to the bottom it goes. This one I used to have a lot as a kid, and I think isn't it the saying like kicks are for kids or some shit like that too? Anyway, but yeah, it's Kicks. All right. Was Kicks the Mikey commercial? Mikey, I don't remember, some shit like that, right? There's something with Mikey and Kicks, I think. But yeah, Kicks has those little balls. They're kind of sweet a little bit. They're pretty good. But I haven't had it in probably 15 years. So just going off, I'm gonna have to give it a C because it hasn't. I haven't bought it. How can I say it's great if I haven't bought it? It was a lot worse than Cookie Crisp. So yeah, Cookie Crisp staying to B. Kicks going into the C. All right. This was a throwback that I used to go ham on as a kid. Some good old Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks. Those are really good little things. I remember they were like green with little red dots on it, little flakes. Didn't really taste like apple at all. Like you're never gonna bite into an apple and be like, "Oh my god, this tastes like Apple Jacks," or vice versa. It's kind of a dumb way to look at it. But yeah, this is another one I haven't had in a really long time. But I'm gonna give it a C above Kicks. Like Kicks is going behind Apple Jacks for sure. All right. Next here we have cornflakes. Cornflakes. I used to only be able to eat it with sugar, and I'm sure by looking at me, you can tell that I'm quite the fan of sugar. Yeah, but I haven't had it in a long time for obvious reasons. So yeah, that's going into the D category actually. The D for sure. Cornflakes gets the D. All right, and now everybody's familiar with this one. Count Chocula. This dude was obsessed with his little chocolate cereal. I remember the commercials. This shit was good. Count Chocula, you're going up here as a B. You are a B cereal, Count Chocula, right behind Cookie Crisp. Yeah, I think that's where you should stay. That's a pretty decent spot for you. The Count. All right. This one, it's just iconic. Everybody knows it. And it was delicious. Just good old Cap'n Crunch, right? Cap'n Crunch, I'm going to give him an A. I think he deserves an A. If only for even just how iconic he is. Honestly, the cereal after it got soggy was pretty fucking terrible. The cereal itself. But if you ate it before it got soft, that shit was unbeatable. Unbeatable. And Cap'n Crunch. He's a captain. He's a captain in the Navy. All right. So he was an 06 selling us cereal in the Navy. But he's definitely not. I think he was supposed to be an admiral or something. I don't know. Whatever. Let's see. Next one. Rice Chex. What the fuck do I look like? Do I look like I'm goddamn 80 years old? I'm pretty sure only like old ass people eat Rice Chex. That's going into the F category. I wouldn't buy it. Oh my god, is this that peanut butter Cap'n Crunch? Oh, I think it is. And that's going. Oh god, that's really good too. Is that going to be? It's got to be an A. I don't know. Maybe a high B? I think it's a high B. Not quite Cap'n Crunch level. But yeah, okay, it's going to be a high B. Above Cookie Crisp and above Count Chocula. Not quite original Cap'n Crunch. Yeah, it'll be a B. We'll leave it at B. Okay, next is Honey Bunches of Oats. I actually used to eat this. I know this one also seems like kind of an old person thing. But I actually used to eat this as a kid. And I actually, because I ate it, and I wasn't the biggest fan of it, the honey didn't quite get me there, you know? Not like some other cereal that's coming up. I'm going to have to give this one a D, just because I don't have the best of memories with it. It's behind Corn Flakes. Corn Flakes is a bigger name. Okay, so the next one. As a cereal, not that good. But you could use it to make a lot of other things. So that's why I'm going to give Rice Krispies a high C. Rice Krispie is a high C because as a cereal, it's shit. But as, you know, just an ingredient in other things like Rice Krispie Treats, for example, they're great. So I'm going to give it a high C because as a cereal, it would have been down there, probably a low D, maybe even an F, I think. But otherwise, it's like an A. So I think it kind of balances out as a C. This I actually have in my pantry right now. It actually just had some weird shit go on with like some shrimp tails or something. Somebody was in the news for it because a shrimp tail fell out of the bag. But it turns out that guy was kind of a lying douchebag anyway, so no one can really trust him. But anyway, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I've been eating this shit basically my entire life. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one an A. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, or pardon me, is an S. It's our first S cereal. Like I said, I've been eating it since I was a kid. There's not many cereals that I'll put in the S category. But Cinnamon Toast Crunch, something about it, man. That stuff is so good. You pour it in you pour your milk on top of it. It takes a while for it to get soft, so it actually has a nice little crunch to it for a while. And then even the milk, it makes the milk so delicious. The milk is so good. I would honestly, if they just had cinnamon toast, like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch powder, like at the bottom of the bag, if they just had that, I would just pour that in milk and just drink it. Probably disgusting, but I mean, it sounds gross, but it's delicious. All right. Oh my God, we got quite a list of cereals here coming up. All right, next one, Mini Wheats. This is another one that I've been eating pretty much my entire life. These are frosted Mini Wheats at that. not just mini wheats. Okay, so that changes things. So frosted mini wheats are the ones that I've been eating my entire life. I just regular ass mini wheats, trash, 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 trash. Frosted mini wheats, so good as long as you eat them with the sweetness, facing down. So the frosting has to be facing down, and that's what goes on your tongue. Because if you get the other side first, it's not good, not nearly as good. But frosted mini wheats, I'm definitely throwing into the A category. It's one I've been eating my entire life, and I would definitely recommend it to pretty much anybody. Next one we have an OG. OG, here we go. Honey Nut Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios, not just regular ass Cheerios. Honey Nut. This cereal is 1,000 times better than the original. All right, so Honey Nut Cheerios is going to be our second S-Class cereal. So good. So good. All right, so we got Honey Nut Cheerios and Cinnamon Toast Crunch up here in S. This is really tough. I don't really know which one I prefer. Right now, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the front runner, and I gotta leave it with Cinnamon Toast Crunch because it's actually in my pantry like right now. I believe I have 2 boxes of it, so that's where that's gonna stay. All right, Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puff cereal is actually pretty good. I did grow up with this. I didn't have it all the time. It was one of those weird ones that was like, oh, let's just pick up a box of Reese's Puffs. It was okay. I'm gonna put it. Let's see. I'm gonna put it right behind Rice Krispies. Yeah, I'm gonna put it. No, I'm gonna put it ahead of Rice. No. Yeah. No, I'm gonna put Rice Krispies ahead of Reese's Puffs. Rice Krispies is gonna be ahead of Reese's Puffs because of I really really like Rice Krispies treats. And then what the hell is this? What is this? Rice Krispies treats cereal? Oh my goodness. I forgot all about this cereal. And it was one of my favorites growing up. This is going to be an A. And for those of you who've had it, you know why it's an A. It is so good. I actually forgot about that cereal. Like, it is so delicious. Yeah, that's definitely going in the A category. Behind Captain Crunch and Mini Wheats. For sure. For sure. All right, here we go. Got another OG for you. It's just Cheerios. Straight up Cheerios. Here's the thing. Honey Nut, S-Class. Without a doubt, right? Honey Nut Cheerios. Regular ass Cheerios, D. No questions. Just because, like, nobody eats fucking just Honey Nut Cheerios by itself, right? You have to put sugar. If you're eating it by yourself, something's wrong with you. Like, I don't know what the hell. I don't know anybody who does that. If I did, I would question them. All right, so then we got some Lucky Charms. Here we go. Lucky Charms, the next one. This is the one that people generally are very familiar with. As a kid, I thought it was amazing. I recently tried it again as an adult, and it made me want to vomit. Like, those mushrooms, Jesus Christ. Those marshmallows are ass. Like, they're not good. I don't even know how they're considered marshmallows, to tell you the truth. They're just like little sugar pellets. And I like sugar, but not those. Those things are not good. So Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms is probably going to go ahead of Corn Flakes. It's a D. Giving it a D. Fuck that little leprechaun. I don't even know what his name is, but he's selling you on some shit. Not about it. All right, here we go. Cocoa Krispies. Actually pretty good. The issue I had with Cocoa Krispies is how quick they lose their chocolate in the milk. Right? I love chocolate milk. Love chocolate milk. Okay? But when you pour the milk over the Rice Krispies, the Cocoa Krispies basically turn into regular Krispies, and all the chocolate just goes into the milk. So it kind of loses me there. But I do love chocolate milk, which it does give you a lot of. You do get a lot of chocolate milk. So this is definitely a C-class cereal, but where? Where in the C do I want to put this? Ahead of Kix? I'll put it ahead of Apple Jacks and Kix, right? But behind Reese's Puffs and Rice Krispies. That's how I'm gonna do that. Yeah, because I would rather have regular Rice Krispies, I guess, than Cocoa Krispies. Like I said, because you can do more things with regular Rice Krispies. But Rice Krispies treats, cereal, no comparison. All right, and here we go. We got Toucan Sam in the Fruit Loops, right? He's this dude's iconic. However, the cereal, not my favorite cereal. It was good. It was good, but I feel like this is another B or a C cereal. It's either a low B or a high C cereal. The thing is, I don't like it as much as I like, the peanut butter crunch, the cookie crisp, or the Count Chocula. I'm gonna put it as a high C. Okay, so here we go. C's building up. Apparently, I don't like a lot of cereal. All right. Here we got the Honey Smacks. I remember this cereal. It was kind of like a weird shape. They were shaped like I don't know, like two. I don't know. Honestly, I don't want to say what it's actually shaped like, but ladies have them and dudes don't. All right. They were real tiny versions of them, real small. But anyway, this frog was all about it, right? And it was actually, they were pretty decent. I'd say fairly decent. Let's go ahead and give it a. It's better than Fruit Loops. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna give it a B, honestly, because I remember really enjoying those. Actually, I really, really did enjoy those. Not as much as the Count Chocolate, but better than fucking Fruit Loops for sure. All right, here we go. Cocoa Pebbles. Cocoa Pebbles was the fucking way better version of fucking those chocolate Rice Krispies, right? Those Cocoa Krispies, way better version. Cocoa Pebbles I actually really do enjoy. Yeah, for sure, definitely. I'm going to go ahead and put those in a high B. Actually, probably, yeah, I'm going to put it as a high B, even ahead of Captain Crunch. So that is the highest B, is Cocoa Pebbles. Yeah, it was just really good. Anybody who used to have it as a kid or even now knows. Yeah, so let's see what's next. Corn Pops. Corn Pops was so delicious. Corn Pops though, I'm gonna give it an A. It's an A for sure. Corn Pops is an A cereal. Behind all of these others, it's a low A. It's not going to be better than Rice Krispie Treats, but it is better than Cocoa Pebbles. I really liked these Corn Pops when they got soft. As a crunchy pop, whatever. Soft Corn Pops. Mwah. All right, and then here we go. We got this crazy fucking rabbit, right? Tricks are for kids. Oh, it's Tricks are for kids, not Kicks are for kids. What the hell is the Kicks thing? I don't remember what Kicks was now. It was Tricks are for kids. I'm a goddamn idiot. All right, but yeah, this rabbit, right? With the Tricks are for kids. I didn't like Tricks. This is another one of those, like, it really reminded me of, like, the, what the hell is it called? I don't know. But I'm not about it. I'm not about the Tricks, really. So let's go ahead and throw Tricks. I'm going to give it, it's right there with, like, Lucky Charms for me. I can't really do it. Not about it. All right. Next, Honeycomb. Honeycomb. Believe it or not, I never had it. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw this in the F category because I never had it. Sorry, Honeycomb. Wait, actually, let me look at this a little bit closer. Honeycomb. I did have Honeycomb. I did have Honeycomb. I just didn't remember that that's what it was called. Because I recognized the actual, like, cereal itself. Yeah, and it was actually pretty good. But just because I don't even remember the name, really, I'm going to go ahead and put it... I'm going to put it in front of Apple Jacks, behind Rice Krispies. Right there, because it actually was pretty delicious, but because I didn't remember it, I'm just going to skip it. All right, and now we have Frosted Flakes. Frosted Flakes. How can I not put it in S? Everything about that cereal is good. The sugar, what it does to the milk, the tiger, he's the man. You know, Tony. Hey, Tony. All right. So yeah, that's definitely an S. I mean, I don't even know what I can say about that. If you show somebody a picture of Jesus and Tony the Tiger and say, which one do you know? Most people are going to say Tony the Tiger, right? So yeah, he's got to go there. But now where in S does he go? Is he the B? I think he's more recognizable than the B, honestly. So I'm going to move him up. But personally, do I think he's better than Cinnamon Toast Crunch? No, I do not. On a pure taste alone, everything else about him, he's top dog, or in this case, top tiger. He's the big puss on campus. All right, let's see. Raisin Bran, F, trash, complete shit. Anything with raisins in it is shit. And bran, like, who the fuck is that? Who eats that? Like, I don't know. Whatever. What is this? Oh, Crunch Berries. Oh yeah, Crunch Berries. Crunch Berries is going up here as an A, behind Corn Pops, which I think is a good spot for it. It's better than Cocoa Pebbles, better than this peanut butter crunch shit, better than Cookie Crisp. Not as good as Corn Pops. I think this is a good spot for it. I think that's pretty good. All right, Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa Puffs. Like I said before, I love chocolate, especially chocolate milk. So this thing gives good chocolate milk. Does it do as good of chocolate milk as Cocoa Pebbles? That's it. I'm gonna put it in front. Yeah, here we go. Cocoa Pebbles and then Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa Pebbles, I think it's just better. Cocoa Puffs kind of looks like deer shit if you've ever seen it. A bunch of little balls. But like I said, makes really good chocolate. And actually, Cocoa Puffs, when it gets soft, is pretty good too. All right, and then we got Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles. I love Fruity Pebbles. This is definitely going in the S-class cereals. I know for a fact I have 2 boxes in my pantry because this was actually what I was going to eat before I made this, decided to make this tier list. So Fruity Pebbles, is it better than Honey Nut Cheerios? Absolutely. Is it better than Frosted Flakes? Ooh, that's the tough one here. I don't know. Would I take... well, here's the thing. If it was in my pantry, Frosted Flakes or Fruity Pebbles, and I had to choose, I would take the Fruity Pebbles. Yeah, so Fruity Pebbles. But if these two were in my pantry, I'm taking the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's pretty much how it is. Here's a pro tip on the Fruity Pebbles. Let it get soft. I don't know if you've noticed, but I really like soft cereal. But yeah, if you just let that shit soak a little bit, good to go. All right, coming down the stretch here. Golden Crisps. I remember eating this cereal, but I don't remember it being like amazing or good. So I'm assuming it was bad because I just can't remember it at all. It leaves like very little in my mind. I remember the bear from the commercials. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it as a low C because I do remember it having like a pretty decent sweetness to it, but I actually remember liking Kix better, so I think that's a good spot. And then last but not least, Raisin Bran. I take it back. Last and least, Raisin Bran. This shit is fucking garbage. Going at the ass. That's a great way to close this out. So Raisin Bran at the bottom, complete trash. So yeah, that's like I said, anybody who likes raisins, I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, I don't, not about it. All right, so this is my list. I think it's perfect. If you disagree with it, doesn't really matter. But go ahead and tell me what you think. If you think I screwed up somewhere, you mix some stuff around, go ahead and let me know. I love feedback. Any feedback is fine. All right, so that's basically all I have for you guys. Yeah, so go ahead and like, subscribe, all that jazz. This is pretty much my first video, so I'm going to be doing more stuff like this. I do have a Twitch channel. I'll put the whatever link below. And that's pretty much it. You guys know what to do, right? You guys been using YouTube, so please just help a brother out. All right, kind of getting his feet wet with this. All right, guys, take it easy. Peace out, and take care of each other and go buy some good cereal. It always makes me feel better. All right, take it easy, guys.